Can we turn the corner?
Tyrod Woodley.
Tyron.
I always say Tyron. Okay.
Tyron Woodley. Yeah,
people thought that was a boring match, but for me, there was tremendous data in MMA. The fact, like, Demian Maia goes down to 170. At 170, he takes everybody down. He's taking college wrestlers down left and right. But could he take down Tyron? I thought he could. I thought that he was going to hit a wall there, and he did. How are you going to take that dude down? It's going to be very, very hard to take him down. So what I learned from that is, man, you got to get really good at shooting and doing what Paul Sass is an expert at. Paul Sass is the best I've ever seen in MMA at making pulling guard option 1. He just made it not option 3. I always talk about the third option. I would want my fighter to have the best stand-up possible, the best takedowns possible, get on top, ground and pound and submit them, beat them on the feet if you're beating them. But if you're getting beat on the feet and you can't take the guy down, you better know how to pull guard. You gotta know how to drag dudes down unorthodox ways, not just the regular wrestling way, because you're gonna hit Tyrod Woodley. You gotta throw some like flying Eminaris on him. You gotta shoot deep enough just to get a slight clinch and have something you're gonna jump on, not continue with the traditional wrestling. You gotta shoot, pull half guard, just like Andre Galbao did. When he fought MMA a few times. That's all he did, is shoot. Dude sprawled, he just pulled half guard, boom, he got up, double underhooks, got the back. You got to get creative. The way Nogueira beat Tim Sylvia way back in the day, Tim Sylvia could not get taken down. He was too tall, he had an awesome reach. Nogueira was getting clipped. He couldn't take down Tim Sylvia. What did he do? He shot the best he could, and when Tim Sylvia countered, he pulled half guard. He ended up in deep half, and boom, with the momentum, got up. Swept him, so it was an indirect, unorthodox takedown is what happened. If you shoot, pull guard, and then sweep, that's a takedown. You end up in the same place. So he went around the wall, and he ended up guillotining him, put a guillotine from the top. You got to have that. And you know what? He was pulling guard before. Demian Maia did pull guard before, early in his career. And
Tyron just wasn't having it. He didn't. That wasn't an option. Tyron's takedown defense was
the
so good.
That was takedown defense. Yes, that was the last option. But this is not. I'm not talking about traditional takedowns. I'm talking about the art of. Watch Paul Sass. He would take deep shots.
I totally understand.
It's the timing. You can't just sit on your butt.
I think really what it's going to take with a guy like Tyron Woodley is you're going to have to get a wrestler who's like an elite, high caliber wrestler that's going to be able to figure out how to take him down. I don't think like a regular dude like Demian Maia, who's not a regular dude, who's a world-class grappler. But did you hear Dominic Cruz's criticism of his takedown attempts, that he wasn't following through enough, and what he was saying technically was wrong about his approach? Yeah. You know, I think that if it was a real world-class grappler, you know, a real, you know, top of the food chain amateur wrestler.
But at 170, he's taking everybody down. He looks like the best wrestler. And what he said about the fence, because most of Demian Maia's takedowns, a lot of them anyways, are against the fence. He's really good at going double underhooks and doing some inside trips or outside trips.
Tyron defended all that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what else Tyron did? He clipped him with a huge uppercut in the very first exchange. The very first time Demian tried to close the distance, Tyron hit him with a vicious uppercut, and he fucked his left eye up. Damian's left eye was fucked up from the very first exchange. When Demian shot low, Tyron hit him with a hard uppercut, and just his eye immediately swelled up, and it was fucked for the rest of the fight. So I think that played a factor too. Just Tyron's game plan was, in a lot of people's eyes, wasn't fun to watch. That was the problem. And like Dana felt like he should have finished him. And Tyron, his thought was, look, this guy's, it's his goal is to win the title. You got to come and try to beat me and win the title. If I'm beating you, why don't I just keep doing what I'm doing and continue winning the fight? You can't do anything. But if I change tactics and make myself more vulnerable. And he said he did get hit by a left hand or a couple left hands, and that stunned him. I guess his attitude was, look, if this guy wants to win the title, he's got to come and get it. And if he comes get it, I'm going to knock him the fuck out. And if he doesn't come and get it, why would I go after him and put myself out of position?
I would coach Woodley the exact same way. I would be yelling from the corner, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't fucked up exchange, and he gets a shot in and takes him down and trips him. He tries to get up on his knees, jumps on his back in that little scramble. Yeah. One little scramble like that, boom, you just fucked your whole shit up.
Demian is not the best puncher in the world, but he's not the worst either. he can fuck you up. If you make a mistake and if you rush in and maybe he's reserved more energy than you think he has and he fires a very fast straight left hand and catches you on the chin, he could fuck you up.
Yeah.
He could fuck anybody up. He's not incompetent on the feet. He's just not at the same level as Tyron. And he doesn't have the same movement as Tyron does.
Do you think Demian should... What if Demian had kicks more like, maybe not exactly like, but more in the vein of Edson Barbosa or a Yair Rodriguez? Wouldn't that be a whole nother dimension?
Well, he doesn't even have to be like that. How about just like Pedro Hizo? Just attack the legs.
Yeah.
Just make the legs...
He's not doing that, right?
No, very
He's
little.
just boxing.
Well, Dominic brought it up one time during the broadcast because he's like, I want to see Demian throw a high kick, a left high kick. I go, yeah, but I go, have you ever seen Demian throw a left high kick? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if I have either. I don't know if he's ever done it. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't think I've ever seen him try it. Like he doesn't. I think he's such a specialist. His specialty is just get you to the ground, strangle you.
He should spend. I would suggest. I don't know. I ain't shit, but I would like to see Demian Maia with adding to his arsenal, adding more kicks, adding more weapons.
Sure.
Like why not?
For sure.
Shit.
But even if he did, the problem is it's like Tyron is just so fucking strong and so good at stuffing takedowns, and he hits so goddamn hard. It's like you have to be like on him, and you got to figure out how to actually get him to the ground, have full control of him, and good luck with all that.
Remember Nogueira versus Mark Coleman?
Yeah.
That Mark Coleman wasn't planning on going to the ground with Nogueira at all. This was at the height of Pride.
Yeah.
Mark Coleman's plan was to box with him and use his wrestling to not go to the ground.
Right.
That was the plan the whole way through. I'm going to box this Nogueira guy. He's got an amazing guard, amazing jiu-jitsu, and he ain't going to take me down. I fucking wrestled at Columbus. What happened? Did Nogueira take him down? Fuck no, he didn't. You know what he did? He's like, people who can throw high kicks and a lot of head kicks usually don't because they're afraid of going to the ground. All the guys that could do that, but guys that want to be on the ground and don't mind being on their back and are dangerous off their back and are known for having a dangerous guard like Nogueira, they could throw all the high kicks they want. And that's exactly what Nogueira did.
Yeah.
He started throwing high kicks, whizzing by Mark Coleman's head. And then one just barely nipped his forehead. So Mark Coleman just snapped into wrestling and said, fuck these baseball bats. I'm going to ground and pound this motherfucker, take my chances in his guard.
Right.
He took him down. He got triangled.
Yeah. That was the glory days of jiu-jitsu.
Do you remember that
we
shit?
had a heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Dude.
It was a triangle armbar. And
Dude,
that's exactly
how
I got.
brown belt back then.
Yeah. That's how he got the fight to the ground, is by throwing head kicks and scaring a motherfucker to reverting to his wrestling.
You know, Cowboy used to do that a lot. Cowboy has a nasty guard, and one of the reasons why his guard is, one of the reasons why he's so loose with his kicks, because he doesn't mind if you take him down. If you take him down, he ties shit up quick.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Vinny Magalhães throws head kicks.
Yeah.
Vinny throws head kicks all the time because his guard is super dangerous.
His guard's insane.
You jump in his guard, there's like 40-50% chance you're going to tap.
Yeah, his guard's insane.
Yeah, he just he did an EBI maybe like 8 months ago. He pulled off some beautiful rubber guard, man. He looked like a fucking ninja.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Vinny's a bad motherfucker. He's got a crazy athletic frame too. He's built like this gigantic superhero type character. He's a huge dude, but he's built like a big, small dude.
And he's all handsome and shit. He's right up there with Alan Joe Bone.
Beautiful man.
He's right there. I would put him right there.
But don't you think, like, when you look at like his proportions and the way he moves, he's almost like a lot of big guys, like they look like big guys. You know what I'm saying? Like like a perfect example would be like that dude that just submitted Travis Brown. Was it Olenek? Is that how you say it?
Vasily the guy that got that
who just submitted Travis Brown.
Ezekiel choke off his back?
Yes, off his back. That guy.
He just beat Travis Brown. That's right. What did he get him? An arm triangle?
Got him in like a rear naked choke on the side.
Oh, that's right. He does crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, his squeeze must be insane. Oh my.
Insane.
He's probably just known in his gym as like, dude, he's going to get a hold of your neck and just smash it.
Dude, he's a spooky good grappler. Like you could see, like when he gets a hold of guys, that he's putting like a crusher squeeze on them. People don't understand what he did. He let a guy mount him, and he choked the guy while the guy was on top of him. That is insane and unheard of.
He was mounted.
He was mounted, which means it's one of the worst positions you could ever be in MMA. The guy's on top of you. His hips are above your hips. He's pinning you to the ground, and this guy choked the guy from the bottom. It never happens. It never happens. The fact that he could do it. I mean, here we can see it here. How do you say his name?
Olenek.
Is it Vasily?
Alexei.
Alexei. That's right. Alexei Olenek. So he's just ragdolling Travis here, and he gets his back. And look at this. He's got a rear naked on the side with the body scissors. Look how he's squeezing the body and just smushing him so he can't breathe.
He's got him in a lockdown across the body.
Yeah, and then he gets the neck. He's under the neck, just sort of like a sideways rear naked choke. The other one he did is even crazier when you see him submit the guy from the bottom with an Ezekiel choke. See, that kind of guy, that looks like a big guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like he looks like a big guy.
Yeah.
Vinny Magalhaes looks like a welterweight that's 6'3" for some strange reason.
And 230 pounds.
Is he fighting MMA anymore? Or is he just going to do jiu-jitsu?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He is going to come back and do the Absolute. EBI Absolute's going to be at the Onyx.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is crazy. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
Watch him do that
No
again.
one's ever done that.
Back that up again. People are going to try it now. So go all the way to the beginning. So the guy gets mount, and he thinks he's got, like, oh, I got the mount here. And he just sinks this in. And look how tight he makes this.
Just
This
a
is
rear naked
crazy.
choke into the throat.
Yeah,
rear,
it's crazy.
Dude, that seems legit.
Fuck yeah, it's legit. It's 100% legit.
I think that's super legit.
Yeah, if you look at the way the arms are folding up here, I mean, that's not a goon, right? That's all torque.
That's a front naked choke.
Fuck yeah, it is. That is, it's all like real leverage. You know how you could tell if a guy goons somebody?
Yeah.
They're just crushing their head? That's not a goon.
That's all squeeze right there.
Yeah.